Hello and welcome to a new deck profile video. Today I want to talk about the new 6M array link monster. It's great genre of the 6M, and if you don't know what it does, it basically say you can discard a card and then search a card with where you can put Bushido counters on. Most of the time it's gonna be Gateway. You probably know this card. And the second effect is, which is also really good, each time a 6M monster is special to zone its points to, it gets a Bushido counter, and this card gains FTK for all Bushido counter it has. So this is a special FTK deck where you basically loop Gallagher Cowboy with DeLorean. And the trick is the gateway loop, which you may be familiar with, maybe not. It's basically with Kizam, if you have enough Bushido counter with Great, Gateway, and one of these extenders, Dojo, United, or Temple. Yeah, maybe I should play 3 Temple, I don't know. This deck is not really finished, but it's really good, so whatever. And then you can spam this guy out because he's not once per turn, and you can always special summon him from the hand. And Gateway says you can remove 4 counter. It also say a bit more, but the other one don't count really. The important effect is that you can remove 4 counters to add a Kizam from your graveyard, to add a 6M from the deck or graveyard to your hand. And basically all you need for the FTK is either 2 extenders and 2 warrior monster, 3 warrior monster and 1 extender, or 4 warrior monster. So this, for example, is an FTK. I also put some card for protection here. Also, if I forgot, normally I would play Exchange over Cold by the Great, but I'm not sure about that at the moment, because Exchange is the only Nibiru out, and it's also the only impermanence out. Okay, this is also impermanent, but they're not important that much. So this, why I'm playing this dumb normal monster, maybe I don't explain. You play Rescue Rabbit basically, and unexpected die, plus you can normal summon it or special summon it, and it's a 6M monster. You need the counter for the 6Ms cards to get into your combo, because the hardest trick is to have enough counter to start your combos with Kizam. So this is, you have to like this. So this, then this is just the normal stand. Should be FTK, but I'm not 100% sure. So that. So Wygen, you can also play the level 4 one, but I think Wygen is better for the Thunder Dragon matchup. But with the level 4 you can go into Amaterasu more easily. I play him because he's out for DD Crow. If he bans something from my grave, I can still make him in the end, so that's not matter that much. Then we do Isolde. So we have our 2 warrior monsters, we still have the normal sum for him later, that's really important. And now with Isolde we can special summon. You could special summon Fuma or special summon Chamberlain again. I go for Chamberlain because I want Fuma in the deck, because then I can either draw him later with the Ruya, or special summon him with Dojo, or searching with gateway more easy, and he can't quote it because Fuma will be the first quote target, and you need enough counter on your gateway to go for the Amaterasu play, or more or less to have safe that you can still go with the combo if they ash or negate somehow the gateway. Also, if most of the time they're gonna ash either Isolde or your Great, but that's no matter. So basically we're going to the combo this time. So this is the combo with one extender. Extender are the Bushido counter cards and 3 monster, like token, instant. And now this card gets 1 token, because we special summon a 6-am monster. Oh, I forgot. Whoops. So, Living Force because you can special summon this card because sand traps. And where's the last one? DDR because special summon too. By the way, because Isolde or normal summon, we search something. Whatever, we don't need this, we could also discard this card, but you want to keep this just in case. And now we're going into Great. This is effect, like I said, you discard something and search for Gateway. And now the combo begins. So I still have the normal sum. So this is the tricky part. This could also be any other monster, because then I could go in another Great and then this card would get 2 counters as well. And then I would have 4 counter and then Kissin. But I get to this later. This is just the first hand combo to show you this consistent. Yesterday I did 30 hand traps and 28 times I got the FTK, which is pretty consistent. So this, so now you could understand how this works. Exactly, this card is max on 2. So you remove 4 counters. So most of the time of this, because this can only contains 2, and this because it goes away after some time, to get Kissin. Reminder, you remove 4 counters to get Kissin, special summon Kissin and get 1, 2, 3, 4 counters back. So this is basically a loop. Now you can, each time the combo loops, and if you extend to another Great, if you extend to this, you get basically 3 counters. And later you go to the Ruya to get even more from this, because you draw 4, you thin out your deck pretty much. And the chance of getting another extender is pretty high. But you don't really need this because you can loop it really well, but I'm gonna show you anyways. So then, yeah, first we remove, then we special summon another one. So then these 2, a warrior monster and a 6 samurai monster. So we special summon Great on this side, because this way it gets more token than these 2 trigger. And now I would have even 1 for free. Yeah, this is a little bug from Dueling Book. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't even a bug, I think. But sometimes Dueling Book bugs, because it puts more or less counter, because if it gets a lot of counters, is a bit weird, whatever. So we see this would get 4 counters, we remove all 4 to get Kissin directly. Directly special for the deck, so it will get 4 counters. We search again, this time for Great. Mass of the 6-am, so now we're going into him. His effect is basically lost, because we need it. By the way, I forgot, we just move 1 counter from there to there, also if it doesn't matter. And look, now we got 4 counters for free, which is interesting in the end, because so we can loop this combo. And then wait, how many? Then, oh, yeah. The problem is at the moment we can't use his effect, which is really sad. Because he has 2-1, he gets ATK for each counter. So what we're doing first here is just 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a second. 1, 3. Oh no, we can activate the effect. He only has 1-8, so discard, then activate the effect, search 1 Kisan, and now we're going to the last grade, and we get another 3 free counters. So 1, 5, 6, and we even have these 2 on the hand. Maybe you understand now how this works, so I'm just going to play without explaining too much. Doing this, then we remove 4 from here to get back a Kisan. Then whatever, because we can do it, we can just extend the combo a bit. We banish 2 warrior monsters to get this, and then we can space jump this, get counter. By the way, this can't get more than 2, whatever. Yeah, then whatever. Well, to be honest, I don't pay much attention. You can always choose this to get rid of this counter instead of these counters, so it don't matter that much. But we have enough counter, like you see. When you're asking, you have enough counter, then why you play so much extender? The problem is, if you don't have an extender, like this for example, you can still do the combo because of the free counters. So this is why I play so many extender even in the extra deck, which made me 3 token, even though I don't need them if I have a very good hand. So I'm a Terrasu. Yeah, the good thing about this card is not once like number 60, so you can always do it. So space summon him. So then we move 4 counters, this time the right way. By the way, got another one, got 6 counter yet. I sorry I don't pay much attention to counter because at this point it really don't matter at all. So 3 counters, 8, 9, so special, and yeah, 2 counters, but I just remove 1 and 3 from him because he's going to go away really quickly. So whatever I search, I don't know, I search for Fuma even before the summon. And now what we see in here, because of Amaterasu in this card, we have now 4 different monsters with 4 different types. Just 4 different monsters, so we the Ruya, draw 4, and now we have like so many other extensions yes, to make the combo. You don't even need these 3, but whatever, if we have them, who cares? The important part of the Ruya is here that the special summon effect, because I can just special summon him for free. Because of the Ruya effect, and each time we now special summon a 6-hand, we get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counter, so we already have 10, so this is a really good hand. And because of that reason, I think you should understand that I not have to put counter on the cards anymore. So I can speed things a little bit up, some special summon, then make him. So I play this card because the only card I can play Fuma to go to DeLorean to bounce back the cowboy and Emerald and stuff to rechain the combo. I just to show you how you get to the first cowboy. So you make him, then yeah, whatever space summon again. Yeah, Grandmaster. And yes. Wait. No, didn't forgot something, but by the way, if you want to get another Zaruya, you could also just activate Gateway to bounce this, or to bounce this again, then make this, space summon him again, then space summon Grand from the deck. So if you could also just search the entire deck at this point. But it's only because my hand is good. It's also work with only one of these and one of these. It's just you have to know your stuff. So 4. So now we have even a call, but you would call anything else at that point. And then Kisan, add back Kisan, add back Grandmaster, add back Kisan. And now because Kisan is level 4, we can do our stuff. Like so, oh yeah, by the way, we have to do one thing more. We add back Fuma, and now the second Zaruya is important because we have the second Zaruya, we can still summon him. And now we make Cowboy. You could also make another row without Cowboy, just to a bit time play if you are that kind of person. Or to go extra safe because you actually get more. It's like one card more in range, but you can search everything, so it don't matter. So 800, lose 800, then these two to DeLorean. Then you space some Grand. It's really important to space some Grand at this point, because otherwise you wouldn't have a 6-amp monster on the field anymore to go full combo. It wouldn't be too bad because we have Dojo with X number of spell counter, but it's not that important. So now, and then now Emerald, then Emerald. Which card you have to shuffle back with Emerald? It's funny because it's only 2 cards actually. You only have to shuffle back Amatrix and Zaruya, and the last one is free. I would go for Amaterasu because it's the safest option. Sometimes you have to go for Amaterasu or anything else to extend the combo if you are very, very unlucky with your second Zaruya. But that's really, really rare, I would say. Now, another funny thing, you can space some Kisan again because control Grand, and then DeLorean, he can spawn this back, itself back, which is really funny. And it's another Zaruya, the Cowboy back, and this back, and now for counters, for Gateway, to add this back. Then we space summon him, and you maybe understand it's all start again. By the way, with the rolling you can also bounce back Crescent and Grand to get free token, which is a viable option if you don't have that many token available, but we have at this point, so it doesn't matter that much. So this is the basic combo you see we have at the beginning now, and I would do the same thing now with adding back with Emerald and stuff. I just would go for 3 Zaruya then, because I don't know, maybe I can deck out, but I don't. Well, no, I can't deck out, but whatever. And then you go always Zaruya, Special Fuma, Zaruya, Special Fuma with Amatrix, then go to DeLorean, then make the Kisans place with Cowboy and then Emerald, and so on and so on. So this was a good hand. So this was a hand with one extension, 3 monster and one counter card. Even if it's a now the field spell is actually the worst because you can't have 2 field spells, unfortunately. But Dojo is by far the best one, I would say. But it don't matter because it's really rare you use effect any other than that. So this is basically the combo. Now I'm going to show you how the combo works with other hands, but I just gonna show you at a point where we are really safe that it's go through. So one combo, so first of all, yeah, a nice brick. So the only real brick you can have is you have Fuma and a quick spell and don't have anything to go directly to grave, because the other problem would be if you played another level 2 6am, it would just be a random brick, and the chance of getting this is, I think, 1% or even under 1% with that many deck cards. So whatever. So one combo is whatever. Rabbit is good. This card is really good because Aqua Dolphin dodges the hand traps. This card is all really good because the normal sum and with Rabbit it's a good extension. So you saw what happened with the extension, so I'm gonna show you really easily how it works if you only have like these 2 cards, because with Rabbit you might think just because we get the counter with Chamberlain it works. So Temple and Dojo, one connector only because we have 2 extender. We get the tokens directly. This is really easy to understand. So Aqua, yeah, where's Aqua Dolphin? Yeah, it's with some Aqua Dolphin effect because we have 2 hand cards, but yeah, whatever is the test. Then I also, yeah, then Isolde effect, I top Lemberg, then this guy Phoenix plays, space some Fuma. Like I said, it would be better to space some Chamberlain, but this card, but it don't matter that much. So you add this back. You also don't have to add if you have enough warrior monster, but who cares? Problem is if you negate that at this point the combo would still be over, but I play 2 Isolde, like for example, and if you have enough extender or hand trap paid, it would even be a game. Like I said, we only have 3 hand cards and normally you have 5. So it's really consistent. So we get, so I forgot, we got 1 counter for the Fuma and we get another counter for the Great Summon. So we have already 4 counter effect from Great. Discard the Wine Sword and we get the Gateway, the broken card. Sadly I can't play Desires because Gateway is not on 3. If Gateway would be to 3, this deck would be really busted. So we see, because I had 2 summons, even though I didn't have an original 6 Samurai monster in the combo, I still have 2 6 Sam combo. So I have 2 counters on each, so I can remove all 4 to add Kisan. You also could add Grand, but who cares? And now the same thing like before. 1 counter, 3 counter, 4 counter, 5 counter. So I always get counter, and you have to understand these are also 3 counters. So, and always 4, 8, 12 3 counters. So this is game 2. Shuffle back. Yeah, this I already show you because this is game. I also showed you what happens if you only have one extender. So I'm going to show you what happened if you have no extender. Like this, and 4 monster. And 4 monster means 3 cards, so Kizel would be a bit OP at that point, I think. Connector or Rabbit, doesn't matter. The die is a good opening, and instant fusion. That's not more, you don't need more. That's already enough. Unexpected die to special summon the Chamberlain. I don't speak it right? Chamberlain. I don't even know what that means. So, so now you set normal summon the conductor. Don't matter at which point you do what, but yeah, obviously the die first, but other than that, so you activate Dolphin. That obviously you go into Isolde. And then, and wait a second, Isolde, then space some another one. This time is more important because you have to thin out the deck pretty much to get more or less guaranteed to have one of the extender with the wheel you needed. So, wait, did I forgot something? Oh, here, Living Fossil. Spell Hammer, so then Divine Sword, add back. Oops, it's Spanish. Then with these two, we're going into him. And sec. Oh, well. I think I just saw you the wrong. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I just showed you the wrong combo. This apparently is not a 2 combo. But sometimes where I think maybe you have to have 5 monster or 4 monster and a 6 hand. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. I explained it wrong. Let me say it that way. Because now the combos don't work. Because we only get to 4 counters. Sadly. Yeah, that don't work. Another thing was if you have Kizan or Grandmaster in the hand. Maybe I play Grandmaster on 3, but I'm not sure because it can break. But it never break anyway. So now we have the problem that exactly 1 counter fails the combo. And we don't have a third Grand in the deck anymore. Sorry. So that's how it's not work. But most of the time for monster it's just a Kisan. You just need Kisan, 5 monsters. I'm pretty sure 5 monsters. I don't know, but either a Kisan, a normal sum any of the 6. So if you can normal sum this card, it's also more or less guaranteed. With 3 monsters, with 4 monster. If you can space sum either him, can normal sum him, or have even more monsters. So let me say that, and that. Yeah, you can also do the Rabbit one time. So die the Rabbit, space sum these 2. Wait, oh yeah, you don't even need that one. Wait. It's already 4 monsters, so we can also just do this. Sorry guys, I really sorry. But most of the time it's really unlucky to have no 6 hand option available. So because you only need one of these extender or a Kizan or a Grandmaster, and you have 1, 2, or you have to have luck with enough special sum to go to Grand and then just normal sum something stupid. Sorry. Where I was? Oh yeah, by the way. Divines for discard to space some Puma. And then divines for the fact. Vanish. Vanish. Then doesn't matter which one. I will go for the normal monster and then you'd see how these combos work. Oh no, because I didn't show it last time. No. You may understand how you get all those tokens. 1, 2. Then special Kisan. 1, 4. Then 1, 2, 3. 4. To add another Kisan. And then special is. You get 3 counters, 1, 2, 3. Also remove them all to get another key there. I know we already made 1 plus monster, by the way. Then we space sum him with, gave him 2 tokens and him 1. Space sum this key there, just gave him 2 tokens and there's 4. And you activate pretty much this effect, and you could also grab the Grandmaster at this point because I think it's more consistent, because if they now call your Kizan, you're pretty much fucked. But don't matter, because we have like this, and now this. Oh yeah, by the way, it's don't even target, so yeah, so now it's better because you have 2 Kisans, so they can't really target that one. You just activate the effect and they could call the Kisan, but then you take another one. You know? So this is the more safe option, I would say. Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't want to allow. So I wasn't paying attention. Wait, we space some gray, so we get 4 counters. Then we can space some him. I could also space some them in defense, but don't matter, to be honest. So we got 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kisan. Space some Kisan. So now we get 1 counter, 2 counters of him. 1, 2. Remove 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really easy. Now we would have the same problem. Maybe I could, but at this point it wouldn't be that much of a problem. Oh, would it? Oh, it would. But yeah. I have to look something. Don't know. I don't really care that much. So if you wanna know when to throw a DD Crow, you have to know this deck really well. But also, otherwise you could also add another graph. Okay, maybe you wouldn't. I have to put this out, but I really think it wouldn't matter that much. So 1, 5. Also, you could also at that point, if you messed up, you could also gamble with other cards. Yeah, wait, Amaterasu, Seria or something, I don't know. It's really bad at Grandmaster, you can only control 1. It's really old and weird restriction. Space some him. Get another 2 counters. Sadly, it's not a warrior. So and now where do we go now? Oh yeah, I just saw an hour, but I not explain that because maybe it's one. So we have 7 counters now. We have the Fuma in the grave. Maybe it would be more clever to banish the Fuma actually on purpose with the Divine Sword to get the Fuma space summon the first time, but it don't matter, like I said. So now I have to think what I actually going first into that or not. But I think just to be clear, a 5 counter now because I got the space summon. Then we banish something with the Divine Sword. Don't matter which one. And now 1. Amaterasu, the Shimmer, and the Grandmaster. And 6 to space summon Zebuya! Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we have to shuffle back 3. So Grandmaster 1, the Divine Sword 2, and I don't really care to be honest. We don't have to space summon something from the grave. But I also don't know which card we should search. I guess I put back the reincarnation. And now we activate this, so each time a 6 hand monster is no special, we get 3 counters. Which is more or less bad, because now we have to do some things before we do something else. Because now we are in a bad spot, so we have to go fast to the second Serugia to get a counter more fast. And actually, yeah, so you remove 4 counters to get to the Grandmaster in the deck. So you thin out a bit because next time we have to get another extender to get this one going. 1, 2, 3, 4. We would have now 4. We have this as an extender 2. And yeah, what we're doing here, I don't know at this point. Special summon, whatever. 2, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Add back the Zuma to get back to the combo later. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. We also could just with 3 Gant we could even more thin out the deck, but don't matter at that point. Maybe it would be even more better, it would just be better if you add another 6 hands from the deck to the hand. So you have 1 less card in the deck, but it's not matter that much actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Space summon the next Serugia. And oh, by the way, oh, I forgot. Divine Sword is already in the deck. 1, 2, yeah, 3, yeah, 4, yep, 1, 2, 3. No, oh, by the way, I should have not sent the Fuma, I should have this card. My bad. So, a bit complicated for me. So, 4 counter away. Get the Kizan, and now, like you might see, we get the 4 counter again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now it's rolling again. We get space summon the Kizan again. 1, 2, 3 counter again. We get to space summon the Kizan. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 1 now. These two back to get Amatrix. We move for counters to get the Kisan. Then we get 4 counters again. I don't know how I'm gonna do the combo from here, because now it's... Oh, I didn't activate this area effect, right? So that's the point which is missing, I guess. So going to this, whatever. Don't matter, I guess. Yeah, special sum him. Add and special sum back. Then we add this card for 4 counters. But the real effect with special sum, so we get all the counters back. Go for DeLorean. By the way, this time cover was a bad choice because now I cannot shuffle back so many other things, because I know that only 4 free counters. Oh, not even. But you now have the Emerald, then you... Huh? Where's the Kisan? Oh yeah, there is the last Kisan. You should have special sum if you didn't use the cover, but it's really obvious why I used the cover, because it's really dumb, and it would take a lot more if you wouldn't do that way. So the good thing, we have a quick spell, so we can bounce back this one too, bounce this one, bounce. Oh wait, by the way, I forgot to Emerald first. There was something important I was missing. This, then there's a wheel to space sum again, and an extender. For me it's the great, because I'm going to make him after that one again to establish even more combos. Then get this all the way, and I get this back to the hand. Then, like I said, we add, and then we get the sand, and then we can remove these 4 to get the great, and then with the great we, as the Kisan, get the counter, Kisan, get the counter, and I think you understand where it's at pretty much. And also we have a free special sum, and then it goes on. We have at that point we were before. So these are the basics combos. I'm really sad because I just realized you can't do the combo with just 4 monster. You have to have a 6 Sam extender. So maybe I'm gonna to play Grant 3 times for this. But like I said, most of the time you have the FTK, and that's basically the FTK. I don't know how many steps. With a really good hand, but you go 40 with it, and with a bad hand you can go up to 100 until the first cycle that we saw here. I wouldn't have done the cowboy in a tournament because it wouldn't be that good of a play. And yes, this is pretty much the combos. This is pretty much the deck. I hope you understand how to do the FTK, how the FTK works, and why this card is broken. And I'm going to show you the deck in the end again. So maybe I'm going to play 3 Grandmaster, but at the moment only 2 because it can brick. Kisan you saw for the combo. It's a free soul, so it's really good, and it's help against the hand trap. Rabbit also free to monster, and it's a 6 Sam Sesam with is important as well. Fuma for the combo. Instant fusion also for the combo, and if you have enough cards. You can even go for the Millennial Eyes to get rid of hand traps. Then the Dojo for the combos. United also, and Temple also. The Rotor for searching anything should be clear. Then the Unexpected Die for the free sum, also free sum of 6 hand monster, which is really good. Engage for the free sum Hornet one, also the good thing Hornet one don't conflict with die. So that's really good. The key card, the bricks. Also, only this card is the brick, to be honest. Like this. So this is the free sum and this is the free summer. And another 2 warrior spam monster. I think I'm going to play this card, exchange. The problem is I didn't have much play against meta decks because it's not out, and Dueling Book, there are not really a lot of players who play formats which are not the current one, unranked, and ranked one, this card is not allowed. And OCG is a complete another meta. So this card basically, maybe you know this from the Sevilla FTK. This is basically also Sevilla FTK if you look at it. But this card basically says you reveal your hand and then look at the other one. So this is the only real card to out Sevilla, not Sevilla, Nibiru and Impermanence. Also you can steal Ash and other stuff. I not want to play Drag Down into the Grave because then they can just draw another trap, which is then really dumb. So maybe we play this over that and whatever. I'm not quite sure how to play this deck at the moment because I'm testing a lot. I'm not quite sure about Free Grandmaster or not, but I think I'm going to play Free Grandmaster. And yeah, so the side deck, again, I didn't practice much, but this is what I would play it at the beginning because I think it could be good. It's Doomlord. This card basically says skip your battle phase but banish a monster. You can space summon it with Isolde against Thunder Dragon to out it. Also, I play Wildgen because of that to out Thunder Dragon. Then Wet Reboot for Trap State. Then you activate this and then OTK or FTK them, whatever you feel like. Then Lance and System Down deals with a lot of System Down only against Orcus, but it kills Orcus directly and they can't come back because I just FTK them. And Lance also really strong card against Thunder Dragon, but also against Orcus and other decks, so should be really clear. Nibiru, I'm not sure, I don't like Nibiru because the most good decks play around it, and this deck has a huge problem with Nibiru because it's down have the out. I think, but I don't know, if you have a really fantastic hand, you could get away with if you start with like Gateway and another Gateway or something. You could go into other top, but this is too inconsistent and yeah, I don't play it because otherwise the other top is your 8 summon and before that they throw anything they have. But Nibiru it kills some decks, but not all the decks, mainly against Salamangreat, but maybe I play Super Pole because Super Pole is then again a good card against Thunder Dragon. Then to Twin Twister just randomly because I feel like I only have 3 cards against backrow decks, and backrow decks are actually the worst matchup against this deck because there are more things to stop you, it feels like. But I want Impermanence do not very much against this deck. So extra deck, it's pretty much just combo pieces. This card, maybe this card I already explained to you. It's just 2 extension. Amaterasu 2, Emerald, combo, Cowboy, combo, Amaterasu, for Diddy Crow and combo, DeLorean combo. This card I have to play for DeLorean, because otherwise I can't go to DeLorean, then Rajin, and Ice Restrict for hand traps, and 2 Isolde at the moment. Basically there is 1 free spot because you only have to play 1, but 2 is a good if the Whaler or Permanence your search effect, and you can play another one, or you have your Isolde activate instant fusion. If they are really clever, they then throw the Whaler or something. Then you can go to Rajin directly and go into the another Isolde, and you don't have the problem you had, basically. So yeah, that's the deck profile, that's the combo explained. I hope you have fun and have a nice day.